All right, we're going to do a flight from Hartford Airport, Brainerd, to Tweed, New Haven, and we're going to use the Mooney today, Mooney Ovation today. So this is SimBrief. It creates a flight for us. It suggests different routes. We're going to just we'll take the default route. Actually, we're going to take this. It'll be more direct. And then we'll generate the flight plan in SimBrief. Okay, and it's going to give us basically our flight plan with our route, our altitude, alternate airports. So here's my route. I take this, copy it, and I import it into little nav map. Let me get out of here, show you a little differently. So little nav map is a program with all your, you can import flight plans and create flight plans. And this is us right now. We're at Hartford. We're currently parked at a spot. So we're just going to import this flight plan. So here it is. We're going to most likely be taking off at runway 20 based on the winds to 213 at 7. This just gives us an initial flight plan, but really have to confirm this after getting the ATIS and our clearance from the airport when we start up the airplane. So here's the route: Hartford, the Hartford VOR, and then to New Haven Airport. 3,000 feet. Right here, 3,000 feet. This is kind of the profile down here. Top of climb, 10 miles, and our top of descent is 9 miles out. Okay, so let's go to the sim. Actually, we will load the traffic. So I start FSLTL injector, and that starts to load some traffic into the sim. So here's some traffic starting to load up here. There's another. Okay. So FSLTL, I think it grabs real world flights from the FAA, basically, either from FlightAware or from I think it grabs the data from FlightAware. So anyway, we start populating with real world flights out here that are around. So that creates a nice virtual environment for us. What else? So we can start up Beyond ATC, which is our air traffic control AI program. And that connects to the sim. It gets data from SimBrief, our flight plan. So the virtual ATC knows what we're doing and will basically give us instructions based on our flight plan. Currently we're sitting at Hartford Airport at this spot. These are the frequencies at Hartford: ATIS, clearance, tower, TRACON, center. And then if you click here, these are going to be our frequencies at New Haven Airport, the ATIS at New Haven, the clearance there, the tower there, TRACON there, center. And I have auto respond off where I have to make the responses, but I have the airplane auto tune the radios for me. So we will go back. We can, there we go, we'll close that up. Okay, so let's go to the airplane, get her fired up. Here we are, sitting at Brainerd Airport. We're going to take the Mooney today, November 901, 29er X-rays, a plane I fly. I like it. Retractable gear, constant speed prop. It's fast. Alright, let's start this thing up. Let me turn on my head tracking. I use an old iPhone with a head tracking app, and that feeds OpenTrack on my PC, which connects to the flight sim. So let's start up OpenTrack. Oops, this one. This is OpenTrack. We can start it. Go back to the sim. And it follows my head around. So we'll turn a few things off. We'll give it, turn on the fuel. Power up. Set our beacon light on. And we'll give her a fire up. We can put our transponder in standby mode at the moment. We can set our altitude for our autopilot up to 3,000 feet. We're going to have to enter our flight plan manually here, but we're just going to let things warm up. So I will get the ATIS first thing, get the weather. And I have a scratch pad I write down. I'll write down the weather. So 2645 is ATIS at Brainerd here. So let's grab that.
15 at 6, visibility 10, sky condition clear, temperature -02, dew point -18, altimeter 3010, VFR conditions, landing and departing runways 20, 29er, advise on initial contact you have information Alpha.
Alpha.
Hartford Brainerd Airport information Alpha, 1729er Zulu, wind 215 at 6, visibility 10, sky condition clear, temperature -02, dew point -18, altimeter 3010, VFR conditions, landing and departing runways 20, 29er, advise on initial contact you have information Alpha.
Alright, so we have the weather. So the winds are 215 at 6, temperature is -2, altimeter is 3010. Let's get that set up, 3010. So that's field elevation here, which is roughly correct, it's like 35 feet. We can load up our flight plan. So start our departing airport. Our first waypoint is going to be Hartford VOR. And then our destination is Tweed, New Haven. Okay, so flight plan is complete. So with that, we can now call up clearance and get our squawk code. So clearance is on 121.6. We'll go to COM 1 and 21.6. Clearance November 9129 X-ray IFR with information alpha.
November 9129 X-ray, Brainerd clearance. Thanks for Alpha. Cleared to Tweed New Haven Airport. Radar vectors Hartford, then as filed. Maintain 3,000 feet. Departure frequency 127.8. Squawk 4545.
Okay, 4545. November 9129 X-ray is cleared to Tweed New Haven. Radar vectors Hartford, then as filed. Climb maintain 3,000 feet. Departure frequency 127.8, squawk 4545.
November 9129 X-ray, Ridback correct. Contact Tower 119.6 when ready for starter taxi.
Tower 119.6 for starter taxi 29 X-ray. Okay, it auto-tuned to 119.6 for the tower. And we'll give tower a call and get out there. Tower November 9129 X-ray is ready for taxi IFR.
November 9129 X-ray, runway 20, taxi via Echo Bravo.
Taxi runway 20 via Echo Bravo 29 X-ray. Alright, so we have our taxi clearance, so we'll set up our lights here. Nav lights on, strobe lights on. We will do our taxi lights, and we are good to go. Okay, we got fresh air on. The cowl flaps are open right now. We can release the brakes. And we'll taxi out to runway 20 via Echo Bravo. Okay. Echo to Bravo. And we'll wait here, runway 20. So let's do that. And we'll set 10 degrees of flaps as well. And we're going to come up to the hold short line and give tower a call. Set our parking brake, give tower a call. Tower November 9129 X-ray is ready for departure runway 20 Bravo.
November 9129 X-ray, Brainerd Tower, wind 215 at 6, fly heading 200, runway 20 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 20 cleared for takeoff, fly heading 200, 29 X-ray. Let's get that set up. We'll bug 200. We'll set our course to 200 as well. We will turn our landing light on and release the brakes. All right. Final clear. Okay, we're going up to 3,000 feet. We're flying heading 200, and we are cleared for takeoff. Let's go. Okay, airspeed's alive. 60 knots, 65, we rotate. Okay, we got positive rate there. We'll put our gear up. Okay, 85 knots, we can put our flaps up. And we're going to set our autopilot on, fly heading 200. And set our altitude climb out. We got 1,000 feet per minute climb.
November 9129 X-ray, contact Yankee departure.
And we're going to pull our prop back. Order departure, good day, 29 X-ray. Departure November 9129 X-ray is 600, climbing 3,000, heading 200.
November 9129 X-ray, Yankee departure. Good day, radar contact. Climb maintain 3,000 feet. Altimeter 3010.
Climb maintain 3,000 feet, 29 X-ray.
November 9129 X-ray, Yankee. Expect radar vectors. Runway 20.
Expect radar vectors, runway 20, 29 X-ray. Alright, so we're not going to be flying our flight plan, I don't think. They're just going to vector us into runway 20. So we can turn off our taxi lights. We will turn off our landing lights once we get up to altitude and set up for cruise. Oh, turn on our transponder. Missed that.
November 9129 X-ray. Turn left, heading 160.
Turn left heading 160, 29 X-ray. 1,000 feet to go. Heading 160.
November 9129 X-ray. Turn left, heading 115 vectors for Tweed New Haven Airport.
Turn left heading 115, 29 X-ray.
November 9129 X-ray. Clear direct Hartford. Resume on navigation.
Clear direct Hartford, 29 X-ray. So we'll go Hartford direct. Enter, enter. Nav mode. We're at 3,000 feet. We're going to throttle back 23 squared, 23 and 23 for 23 for the RPMs.
All aircraft be advised. Information Bravo now current. Altimeter 3008.
Okay, 30.
November 9129 X-ray. Turn right, heading 230. Effect further clearance in about 18 miles.
Turn right heading 230, 29 X-ray. Back to heading mode. Cruising here. What are we doing? 166 ground speed. Our airspeed's This is miles an hour. Oh, it's in knots actually. So it looks like we're doing, I don't know, 165 through the air. All right, let's get the ATIS for Tweed, New Haven. Thus, ATIS is 133650. We'll get the weather there. 133650.
3010, VFR conditions. Landing and departing runway 20. 5G notice in effect. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Charlie.
Charlie.
Tweed, New Haven Airport information, Charlie. 1744 Zulu. Wind 2058. Visibility 10. Ceiling 25,000 overcast. Temperature -01. Dew point -11. Altimeter tree 010. VFR conditions. Landing and departing runway 20. 5G notice in effect. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Charlie.
All right, we got Charlie.
Tweed.
All right, we'll slow it down a little. Okay, we can turn our lights off, landing lights off. And for situational awareness, we're going to set up our approach for runway 20, the RNAV 20. Okay. Oop. And we're going to do the vectors. And we can activate it, even though we're on heading mode. Kind of gives us a situational awareness of what we're going to be doing and where we're headed towards. Okay.
November 9129 X-ray. Tweed, New Haven landing runway 20.
Landing on runway 20, 29 X-ray. So course heading for runway 20 is set up here. Basically, we are
Negative runway 20.
landing runway 20. And we are below the glide slope right now, as you can see here. These two ticks here.
November 9129 X-ray. Contact New York approach 124.075. Take care.
Approach 120.75. Good day. Approach November 9129 X-rays 3,000 feet with information Charlie.
November 9129 X-ray. New York approach. Good day. Altimeter tree 010. Expect a visual approach runway 20.
Expect visual runway 20, 29 X-ray.
Negative runway 20.
Runway 20. Yeah, Beyond ATC doesn't like when even though you're supposed to do your call sign after your intentions, doesn't always work correctly. So in real world, I would be telling them what I'm doing and then say my call sign afterwards. Using Beyond ATC, sometimes I'll avoid that. So the phraseology isn't always 100% correct. I get a little freeze here. Up there you go.
129 X-ray. Turn right, heading 270 vectors for the approach.
Turn right heading 270, 29 X-ray. Tweed New Haven's right around down here, along the mouth of this river, or cove. Okay, RNAV's tuned in LPV, so there it is.
129 X-ray, descend and maintain 2,200.
Descend, maintain 2,200, 29 X-ray.
November 9, 129 X-ray. Airport is near 10 o'clock, 13 miles. Report the field in sight.
We have a field in sight, 29 X-ray.
November 9, 129 X-ray. Verify you have the field in sight.
Field in sight.
November 9, 129 X-ray. Verify you have the field in sight.
We have the field. November 9129 X-ray.
November 9, 129 X-ray. Cleared visual approach runway 20.
Cleared visual 20, 29 X-ray. Okay, let's slow it down a little bit. Okay, we have the autopilot now flying the approach. Set approach mode. Okay, we're at 2,200. We're below the glide slope right now. Close our cowl flaps. Okay, we're looking good. Put our landing line on.
November 9, 129 X-ray. Contact New Haven Tower 124.8.
Tower 124.8, good day. 29 X-ray. Tower November 90129 X-ray, our nav 20.
November 9, 129 X-ray, New Haven Tower, wind 205 at 8, runway 20 cleared to land.
Runway 20 cleared to land, 29 X-ray. I'll light her up, lights on. We are cleared to land. Consider we can bug our heading to 20 as well. And wait for the glide slope to come in here. So we can give our full forward on our prop. Mixture rich. Cleared to land. Okay. Okay, we just hit our glide slope, so we should be starting our descent soon. Once we hit Elvis. There it goes. There we go. Runway 20 right there. Okay. We are 4 miles out. Runway 20, 4 miles out, 3.9. Slow it down a little bit. We'll throw our gear down. Get us down to some flap speed. Okay, right now the autopilot's flying us in on approach mode, right here. It's descending via the glide slope right here, following the glide slope down on this course head, on this course. Okay, we are roughly 2.4 miles out from final. We'll put our speed brakes out, slow us down a little more. Get down the flap speed right there. First notch of flaps. We can retract our speed brakes. Flaps are down 1. Okay, we're direct to runway 20, 1.5 miles out. Second notch of flaps. We'd like our approach to be 80 knots over the threshold, so slow her down. Mile out, full flaps. We'll hand fly it from here. Disconnect the autopilot. Pappy lights there on the left, 1 white, 1 red. So we're on glide slope there. We're at around 80 knots, 81 knots. So pitch for speed, power for altitude. So I can slow it down and pull back a little bit. A little below glide slope, but we've made the runway. Do our flare.
November 9129 X-ray, exit left at Bravo.
Exit left at Bravo, 29 X-ray. That's probably Bravo right there. Yeah. Fantastic. We'll clear the hold short line. We'll call up ground. Clean up the plane. Okay, flaps up. Standby mode. Call flaps open. Call up ground. Ground November 9129 X-ray at Bravo. Request ramp 11. And turn off our landing light. And our strobes can go off.
November 9129 X-ray, welcome to Tweed New Haven, ramp 11 taxi via Bravo. Hold short runway 14.
Ramp 11 via Bravo, hold short runway 14, 29 X-ray. So we're going to hold short runway 14, 14, hold short. Let's see where 11 is. 11 is right there.
November 9129 X-ray, cross runway 14 at Bravo. Continue taxi via Bravo Alpha Delta.
Cross runway 14 Bravo, continue Bravo Alpha Delta 29 X-ray. Lights on, strobes on. Clear left, clear right. Continue Bravo Alpha Delta. Landing light off, strobe off. So we're on Alpha and we're going to Delta. I think it's this way though. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Up to 1-1. Well, it looks like somebody's in 1-1. Oh no, we're gonna go. 1-1's gonna be there right ahead of him. Okay, set our parking brake there, call. And we could shut her down. Mic's off. Okay.